Billions of dollars are going up in smoke as landlords hand back the keys to the banks. We dive deep into the cluster, which is the San Francisco office market. Welcome to Black Swan Theories, destroying bull markets since ages ago. In this week's Financial Fair Point, we look at the dumpster fire, which is the San Francisco office market. Before it was the tech titan we know today, San Francisco was founded when it was a very young city. Built on the back of gold diggers, blue jeans, and silicon, the city has seen both boom times and busts, but you got to look back to 1906 to see times this dire. And not to appoint blame, but 1906 was certainly the fault of San Andreas.
Empty office buildings have fueled dire predictions about economic doom and screaming headlines about the death of downtown. But let's keep some perspective here. In 1907, downtown was mostly rubble and ash. That's considerably worse than today's shift in how people are working.
Struth. By species evolution, we haven't even invented the cheeseburger by 1907. When you got to reach that far back for comparison, you know your city's sitting in a pile of excrement. How'd they get here? People realised they didn't have to go into the office, and the arse fell out of office attendance. This meant the bosses realised they didn't need to rent as much space, making it very difficult for the landlords to get enough rental in the door to pay the banks, just at a time when interest rates headed sky high. So let's examine the damage. 650 California Street, once worth $500 million, now finds itself in the troubled Columbia portfolio. The landlord tried to sue Twitter, the ex-tenant, for not paying their rent, but the court case got thrown out in February. Banks are still after their money though, it's putting the squeeze on the landlord. Hotel Yotel, hipster and Japanese-inspired accommodation, got foreclosure sale for $62 million. 225 Bush Street's half vacant. The owners got $350 million in debt. And the big one, Westfield, San Francisco. This speaks a lot to how retailers just didn't feel safe and their customers didn't feel safe. Vacancies skyrocketed to the point that the entire 1.5 million square foot complex was unviable. Westfield's walked away. Oceanwide, destined to become the second tallest building in the city. And what do we end up with? A hole in the ground, an even bigger hole in the bankers' pockets. They stepped in to remedy their $330 million worth of outstanding debt. What do you get for $330 million these days? Well, a whole lot of this. Yeah. Ain't much to say for it. Suffice to say, someone's not getting their Christmas bonus this year. Bryant Street, another building in the city with quite a large exposure to WeWork, who, through their own bankruptcy proceedings, stopped paying the rent, which then led to the landlord, Bryant Street, asking the banks to step in. 1 Montgomery Street, the beautiful and historic ex-headquarters of First National Bank. The enthusiastic landlord was going to reposition the asset and refurbish it for a new tenant until they realised there was precisely zero demand for new office space in the city. 201 California Street, another asset held by the troubled Columbia portfolio. Club Quarter shows that even financial behemoth Blackstone isn't above being the occasional delinquent. Park 55 and the Hilton represent 9% of hotel capacity in the city. The Hilton itself, the largest hotel, frequented by all the VC money in the world. Yet, delinquent on a $97 million bank loan in January of 2024. Don't invest in hotels, kids. Low returns and high volatility is all you get. So, this all being said, must be awfully tempting to call a bottom in the market. Surely, things can only go up from here. But as my Sportsbet account proves, I'm lousy at predictions. But for as long as interest rates stay high and public safety rates stay low, I'm going to keep my money in my pocket and work from the beach. Please throw us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.